Hello and welcome to this data visualization webinar where we will be talking about report visualization. This presentation is going to be split into 3 parts. In this video, we're going to see how to enhance our dashboard reports by adding various visuals. These visuals are made available in the visualization sidebar. Yet you can add additional by importing from a file or making use of the marketplace. For additional information, you can go to the help and there are various links such as the guided learning, training videos, documentation. Microsoft have a number of dedicated websites where you can get more information. It is possible to take a look at all visuals within the marketplace and install these visuals to your Power BI desktop application. The guided learning has a number of learning paths where you can enhance your knowledge. The online videos give insights on how to use the visuals. And there's also the additional documentation. Hello, we shall now start to creating our visualization in our dashboard. I have found a background image which I shall use in my dashboard. Once in your Power BI desktop application, make sure that you are in the report view. Here you can select a specific theme. So by going in the view menu, you can choose any specific theme and you can also customize your theme. We're going to use the default for now, but you are free to do as you please. We're going to insert an image and we are going to resize this such that it takes the full width. We are going to insert a navigational bar that represents the pages. Currently, this page is called name page 1. I'm going to rename it to be overview. I am also going to now insert a text box and I'm going to have it say that it's Spain's Madrid train network. You can obviously change the font color and family as you please. I'm going to place it at the uppermost part. And now I'm going to take a look at the format. I can go on the format sidebar and I'm going to search for rounded corners. I'm going to enable that. I'm going to set it to 10 pixels. This will allow a very specific visual. I am going to duplicate this page in anticipation of the pages that I am going to create. To ensure that I have consistency in my visual. I'm going to resize this slightly to remove any scrolling. Going back to the overview, I am going to create some visuals. I'm going to start with the stacked bar chart. Then I'm going to notice that the visualization sidebar has changed and I have a choice on what feeds to put. For the y-axis, I am going to put the destination. And for the x-axis, I'm going to do count of destination. For the legend, I am going to also do destination. And now I'm going to resize this. I'll actually put it over here. And I'm going to format it further. So on the visualization sidebar, I'm going to search for title. The title for the y-axis shall be destination. For the x-axis, it's going to be number of trips. For the legend, I'm going to have it destination and then capital D. And for the title, that is going to be number of trips by destination. I am now going to search for rounded corners, and I'm going to set it to 10 pixels. Like that, I have my first visual. Next, I'm going to do a line chart, and I am going to put the departure for the x-axis, which is a date. I'm going to remove the quarter, and for the y-axis, I'm going to do count of departure, whilst for the secondary y-axis, I'm going to set the duration. Okay, so now I notice that the visual is just showing for year, which is the highest level, but what I want is I want it to show me for the next and even further for the next. So I have chosen multiple visuals. So for duration, I am going to change that to average rather than sum. Okay. I'm going to resize it, and I'm going to change the format. I'm going to set the rounded corners to 10, and I'm going to change the title such that for the x-axis it is departure date. For the y-axis is going to be number of trips. For the secondary, it is going to be duration average. Okay, and that is going to be total trips and average duration. Okay. Next, I am going to do a stacked bar chart where I am going to use the vehicle type for the y-axis, the count of vehicle type for the x-axis, and for the legend, I'm going to set it to vehicle type again. I'm going to resize accordingly. And I'm going to format this visual. Changing the rounded corners and the title. I'm going to add one last visual, and this time it's going to be a donut chart where we are going to use the fare type. And once again, we are going to change the size and formatting for consistency. And what this allows us to do is to visualize the data either as an overview or even as a segment. So by selecting any segment on any visual, the entire report is revised based on the selected context, and this applies to any visual. We shall stop here, and in the next video we shall move on to the other pages. Thank you. That concludes the first part. We shall stop the video